Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Alright everybody, here it is. This black 1998 V70R. You can tell this an R, one, because of the wheels, two, because of the Alcantara seats. This has suede interior, but it has the Alcantara seats. Three, has the first series 901 stereo. And of course, the vent. Now, this vehicle had the rear hatch replaced with one from across country. So, even though it's an R, it is already a wolf in sheep's clothing just because it has a cross-country rear hatch on it. That can be changed. You can get new lettering here. This lettering is already peeling off, so you can get V70R badging for the rear hatch. Take that off, put that on. But all in all, the body is relatively straight. Now, this car has had the drive shaft taken out, so it has mismatched tires. It's black, it's got the roof rack, the sunroof appears to work, and the interior is, I would say, a 4 or 5, but it does need headlights. Those headlights are dim. This is the only little spot of rust I can find on it. And it does have its R grills down there. So it is an R. And it's got the 16-inch wheels. Let's take a closer look at the tires, look at the interior, and then look at the engine compartment and kind of calculate what's wrong with the car. Give it a good walkthrough. As you can see, it has an ABS light, tracks light, and a check engine light. So let's see what codes are in the check engine light system. Read codes. 4 codes. P0116, coolant temp sensor. Oxygen sensor, 133. Evap leak pending, 455. And a 410 air pump. So we got those codes to deal with. The car didn't heat up properly, so it needs a what you call a thermostat. See if it reads the engine temp, even though the sensor is bad. Coolant temp 83 degrees. I need to change that to Fahrenheit, because that's what we work on. Alright, that's the live data. Let's shut it down, give it a walkthrough. Another highlight of this being an R is that it has the R floor mats and it has the R door panels. The R door panels, unlike the S and V70 and the cross-country door panels, are leather inserts and they don't pucker here in this area. Because it's an R, fully equipped, power seats, memories on both sides. Not sure what this button's for. Somebody's installed something, put a 960 switch on it for some reason. It has the trip odometer. The steering wheel either needs replaced or it needs colored, the steering wheels. But it's in good shape. Now the speedometer is not working because the ABS module's bad and tracks is bad. It's reading 210,000 miles, but unfortunately, there's no way to really tell how many miles. The dash is firmly attached to the firewall. Doesn't have that issue. Really nice wood trim in it. Doesn't have that aluminum style trim. The seats have absolutely no tears in it. The door locks seem to all lock when I locked it and unlocked it. It's got the seats folded down. Let you see how this interior looks on this side. Alcantara seats, beautiful shape there. Got something dirty in here, a little bit of stain that's probably going to clean up. Just me brushing it with my finger is getting it off of there, so that's good. Got the R door panels, the R floor mats. And let's see the back hatch opens up, holds up, it's got good lifts. The roof liner is beautiful. It's just starting to sag up there by the sun visor. So, again, the interior, man, I would say the interior is a 4 of 5. Condition of it, the shifter's great. Beautiful car. Let's look at the under the hood here. Engine compartment appears to be all stock. Nothing has been molested, I'd say. Bottle needs a new cap there. Needs a new ECU breather tube. I see some busted vacuum lines. So it's going to need a tune-up, turbo tune-up, ABS module. I'm going to check the cabin air filter. It looks like it was replaced not long ago. 209/11/16, and now it's reading 210. This car, you know, this car could have 240,000 miles on it. If you don't fix that ABS module when that goes out, first the light comes on, then you lose your odometer, then you lose your speedometer, but there's really no way of telling how many miles the car has on it because they let that go. So, I'm going to take a look at the suspension. The car rode well. Because of the way this engine is sitting, it looks like it's tilted down on the passenger side. That front engine mount is torn out. This torque mount up here is torn out. It probably has original wires. Yep, 97 wires, 39 week. So, this car is due a tune-up. A turbo tune-up, which means replacing those vacuum hoses and stuff like that. But hey, it's an R series car. I was able to save it, and I'm going to put it in the hands of somebody that I think will appreciate it and need it. It was October 97 build on that vehicle. I'm finished with my assessment, my initial assessment, I should say, of the vehicle. We have no record of a timing belt job except for 2007 at 151,000 miles. This timing belt is probably past due. The ABS not working, the odometer is not counting. That's a time bomb waiting for a place to happen. All 4 wheels, the chrome coming off of them, so they chipped them, probably got sold under them. All 4 wheels could use replacement. All 4 tires are needing to be replaced. They have good tread, but they have 3 different tires on the car in 2 different sizes. You got a Firestone here, you got a Nexton there, 2 Nextons on the other side. They're different models. Man, you know, they were just driving this car. Has a rear cam seal leak. And let me just show you the quick list I got here. Now, this car hadn't seen a dealer since the guy bought it. It looks like 2008 maybe. Had 80,000 miles. Somebody quit taking it to the dealer, whatever that date is. I can't really tell. Had 80,000 miles on it. This is my list. Timing belt, ABS module. this trim right here on the roof. The door lock pull grommets. That's these little things around where you unlock the doors at. Tires, coolant bottle, cap, vacuum lines, the ECT for the code, air pump bypass, vacuum leak somewhere, O2 sensor, tailgate emblems. The headlights are trash. Tailgate seals are messed up on the outside. Cabin air filter needs to be replaced. Upper torque mount bushing. Battery's dead. Front engine mount is trashed. The radio code, found that. Didn't seem like the CD was working right, but it could be the low power. The top engine cover is cracked. Center console's cracked where you lift the armrests up. The center console e-brake boot trim is messed up. Needs an oil change. Needs spark plugs. Needs wires, cap, and rotor. Needs an air filter. It needs the right front passenger door panel is loose. That needs to be secured. Transmission fluid needs to be replaced. Radio code. Radio CD, I don't think that's broken. That's probably good. Exterior needs cleaned and waxed. The back seat has something on it that needs to be cleaned. The rear wing is missing. The cross-country stuff needs to come off. Oil dipstick tube is broken. Brake fluid needs to be replaced. Fuel filter needs to be replaced. Control arms need to be replaced. Brake lines need to be replaced up front. The rear exhaust cam seal is leaking. Oil cooler lines are leaking. The oil cap seal is leaking. And the oil dipstick tube is broken. So I'm going to pull this belt just to confirm hydraulic or mechanical tensioner. And that's where we at. So exterior wise, it's a 4 or 5. Interior wise, it's a 4 or 5. Mechanically, it's a 2. I thought the PCV was messed up, but it just barely sucks the glove in, so that can wait maybe a year or so. Haven't picked out a name for it. I'll probably let the guy name it himself if he wants to. And nothing's grabbed me or struck me to put a name on it. But here it is, folks. A nice 98R that's going to be served. Of course, everybody knows that I like the P80 series cars, especially the turbos, especially the T5 turbos, especially the R series vehicles. So anytime I have the chance and opportunity to save an R, I'm going to do it. I don't want them all for myself. I like to get them in the hands of people I think will appreciate it. I already have somebody picked out for this particular vehicle. It's a guy that works hard, young man, needs a little help. I've worked on this vehicle in the past. It's not a Volvo, but that thing is needed work. Time after time, it's finally broke down on him. He's been without a vehicle for about a month or two. And hey, I was able to get this vehicle at a very good deal. So I'm going to pass it on to him. Probably not even going to charge him a dime for it. I'm going to ask him to look over the evaluation of the condition. Try to get him to, if he can afford to, purchase the parts that he needs. And then help him get this thing whipped into shape real quick so that it's maintained. Get it serviced, maintained, so that he can take it, drive it, not worry about it for 4 or 5 years, hopefully. And so, hey, we're going to be a blessing to somebody. If you're able to help me, like some of my Patreon members have and some of my other donors have, been a blessing to me recently, made donations, stuff like that. That enabled me to get this car and get it up to the town that I have it in and pass this on to this young man that needs some help. You know, like I said, he's a decent guy, works hard every day, pays his bills. He just don't have that extra cash to buy a new car. You know, the guy I got it from had too many vehicles. He had offered this car to somebody that felt like they were probably too good for the car. So he contacted me, gave me the opportunity to get it from him. Very, very reasonable. and I saved the car from being donated or something, or sold to somebody that probably wouldn't be able to appreciate it, wouldn't have took care of it. This car would have probably seen an imminent soon death. But hopefully we can do what's necessary, keep it on the road another 3-4 years, maybe longer. Finally got through looking at the cost of this car that I picked up and going to donate to somebody. This is the sheet. Everything that I could tell needs to be done, and the parts alone, $2,400 on the used parts. That includes the cost to acquire the car. That's about $600 on that. Take off that auto shaft, you knock that down to about $1,100. New parts you need to purchase about $1,200. So just in parts alone, this thing needs about $2,400 in parts. When people ask me how much I charge, I tell them, hey, if you're paying, pay $50 an hour. If they paid me $50 an hour to fix this car, it'd be $1,800 to get it right. Total cost of acquiring this car is about $5,500. Now, do I think having a nice R is worth $5,500? Yes, if everything's serviceable and done. And if you was paying a real shop to fix this car that you might have got for $500, like my video series, that $500 Volvo can cost you almost $7,500. So, do I think it's worth having a nice 21-year-old R for $7,500? Probably nicer than having a $7,000 Toyota Camry or something. But anyway, that's the cost. So I'm really looking at needing about $2,200 more dollars to get this thing in good shape. At that point, I'd be into this car for about $2,700. So if you feel inclined to help this guy out, go to my PayPal or something like that if you're not already a Patreon member, and send a couple bucks donation, $5, $10, $20, so I can whip this car in shape real quick and this person have them a nice ride that they don't have to worry about for 3 or 4 years. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.